As All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
What focus from Davis at the arc. Managing to sink what for him is a tough shot.
From deep, Conley. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. 3-pointer. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The shot by Conley, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Vanderbilt. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Lets it fly. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Anderson.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
And that's not going to go. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
We don't get to see this every night. They're passing up good shots for great shots, getting high percentage looks. That's how they've controlled the game.
I just think that they're a more physical team, Shaq. Probably not something that will change in the second half.
And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA Power Rankings.
Checking out Los Angeles. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings. We knew they had championship DNA before the start of the season. And right now they're showing that they can possibly get to the championship rounds.
When you have the roster they have, health permitting, you expect them to be number one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 41%. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Now here's Conley. The 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's James. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. James brings the double team. Launches it from deep. Davis with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
Anthony Davis, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And injuries have played a serious role in the career of Anthony Davis. But when he's healthy, he's a top 10 player in this league. You just hope for his sustained health.
Both free throws good from Davis. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. For 3, Conley fires in the triple. Conley's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Vanderbilt from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Minnesota calls time here. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. Number 1, Los Angeles.
Offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really over the last month.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Conley. LeBron with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. Davis can't hit.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Conley. He's got 34. From deep three-point land. Davis with a rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Minnesota has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percent. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Now on the court is your action-packed Ice Squad. Get down a little bit.
Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in for Reeves. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Vincent. 13 points in the game. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
James outside. Oh, LeBron buries the three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gobert against Davis. And Gobert with a block. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number one in their conference and looking formidable. And of course the Minnesota Timberwolves, pretty far behind right now.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. From deep, Conley. The Lakers with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Davis. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
From deep, Conley. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Vincent. Pass to Davis. He gets it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got LeBron James. Taurean Prince is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Wood in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's Minnesota with it. Milton for three. Pure from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
The Timberwolves shooting around 41% from deep three-point land. The shot no good. Well, the Lakers shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players, Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
Milton for three. And the three-pointer goes.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal #1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And James throws it down.
Well, those are the kinds of moves that distinguish LeBron from every other small forward that has ever played this game.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Milton for three. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Poke loose. Stolen by Anderson. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Milton. The Lakers have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 37.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Kept alive. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wood against Edwards. Here's James. Oh, and Towns with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura, and Christie subbed in for Reddish. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's James, and he banks in the layup. James has got 39.
And you might want to check your sanity if you're trying to check LeBron James at the cup. My man can score in there.
From deep, Conley. Prince grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Forget his age, LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
James inside, McDaniels covering, and a nice finish on the layup. James has got 43 points.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
From deep, Conley. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
Here's James. McDaniels with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. The ball's knocked loose. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
The three. Can't hit that one. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off as New Balance presents our player of the game, LeBron James.